Good afternoon, everyone. I will introduce my project in three parts. The first part is some primary research. In my project, the focus is on the US market, so all my research is tailored to the American context. Let's begin by exploring the cultural landscape. In the US, there's a clear move from old funeral ways to more personal and special ceremonies. Shifting focus to the environment, rising death rates highlight the need for greener funeral options. Regarding space utilization, it's clear that the extensive land occupied by US cemeteries is reaching its limits, challenging us to rethink how we allocate urban land. Moreover, the environmental toll of traditional barriers, from land use to soil contamination by toxic chemicals, is significant and cannot be ignored. Cremation's carbon footprint is substantial, with effects akin to heavy vehicles emission or what large forests absorb annually. Encouragingly, policy changes are emerging to guide us towards a more sustainable future. Legislation like Washington State's human composting laws is redefining green barriers, leading us towards a path of eco-consciousness in death as in life. In Assessment 1, I focused on Capsule Moody, an eco-funeral project about becoming a tree after death. My idea is to enhance the Capsule Moody eco-funeral with an application that affords multiple features. It selects trees suited to local climates, use GPS and augmented reality for users to find and deepen connection. Additionally, the application encourages community participation in nature conservation and includes a forum for sharing experience, fostering a community spirit and a shared responsibility for environmental preservation. In the second part, I drew a persona and a journey maps which helped to understand the user's needs and experience, so that I could design interface and interaction that were more in line with the user's needs. These are my drafts and prototypes, which were optimized to create the final version of the UI interface. And next, I will introduce the main interaction flow of the Capsule Moody application, in which I highlight how such an interaction fulfills the purpose of my design. Starting with our login interface, users are welcomed back with a clear and straightforward sign-in process, leading seamlessly into their personalized experience. Next, we dive into customization, where users can personalize their experience by selecting tree types and setting environmental parameters, tailoring the app to their preference. You can see the recommendation button at the top, and the software will recommend the most suitable trees for planting by your location, and I'll take California as an example here. And the type of the trees that appears is the most suitable trees for planting in California. Navigating through the application, users can utilize an interactive map that does more than just guide them through virtual landscapes. It allows users to expand information cards for each tree, offering details and stories behind these green monuments. The map also integrates an AR feature, bridging the gap between the digital and physical world, and inviting users to explore the environment in immersive detail. Lastly, our community interaction brings users together, allowing them to follow others, share content, and even manage their own trees growth and maintenance, fostering a shared and engaging platform. That concludes my project overview. Thanks for your attention.